Hey tech fans, I'm Kelly Basie, and this is another week of the Gem Factor. Wait for it. Exploding gems! Okay, so what's the Gem Factor? Why did we just explode things? I don't know. You're gonna find out. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, no, really, what's the Gem Factor? Well, we take one job and we rank it throughout all different gems or reasons on why you should quit your current job for this job. And we talk about the coolness factor, the salary, the tech, everything that you need to know and more, and give you a good reason of why to call us and, again, why to quit your current job for this job. So this week, we're going to be featuring an extra special job. Get ready. Here it is. It's a Java e-commerce lead. All right, so the first gem or reason on, again, why you're going to quit your job for this job is because of the tech stack. So are you currently developing in Java? Well, awesome. That's perk number one. You need at least 5 years experience in the following. So Java, J2EE, WebSphere, so IBM WebSphere, right? And these are all on the enterprise level. So if you're working in a small Java shop, 10 people only, and you do a little Java coding or front-end stack, that's not the kind we're looking for. We're looking for at least 100-person teams or more experience, okay? Also, MVC or SOAP experience. Gotta love those IT acronyms. Extra clean this week. Okay, so the client services side, really, the MVC experience, that's what we're looking for. So overall, like I said, 5 years experience, Java. For a core Java developer, we're going to give this tech stack a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, they're using really the latest versions of everything. Got some room to grow, got some more tech on the budget. So 9 out of 10, it's a pretty strong ranking for the tech stack. So next we go to salary. Yes, we talk about salary. And yes, I'm listing it right here. 100 to 110K for this particular job. Cleveland, Ohio, right? So we think of the grand scheme of things. We look at the East Coast, West Coast, and the Midwest. This is right on point for where a senior, Java e-commerce lead developer would be, maybe even a little bit higher. So 100 to 110K, fair salary, I'd say. Also, we include, benefits within this salary. This particular client that we're working with has top-of-the-line healthcare and additional perks besides that. So they cover the medical, the dental, the vision, the whole gamut, really good on prescription, so I've heard. But also 401k match, workouts, so they have a gym just for these employees. They have, different classes you could take. I don't know if that's your thing, over the lunch break while you're eating your sandwich and on the treadmill, fine. Okay, education perks as well. If you're going to go back to school and get your master's degree, or maybe you're even going to go and get some certifications, this company will help fund that as well. So is your current company doing that? I highly doubt it. Okay, so why quit your job for this one? Well, because really the salary and the perks all together, we get about 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for salary as well. Why wouldn't I give it a 10? It's not 120K, right? It's got to be a bang-up salary. Okay, folks? So there we go. Oh, Emerald RG. What is that? Well, that's our Twitter. We're Emerald Resource Group, Emerald RG, right? And we tweet about more jobs like this, right? And so if you are interested in making a change, but maybe you're not quite a Java developer, maybe you're .NET, or maybe you are on the infrastructure side, or you do IT sales. We cover all of that. We're a recruiting firm here in Cleveland, Ohio. We also cover the Columbus and Cincinnati territories, as well as Raleigh, North Carolina. And we tweet about jobs as well as other things on LinkedIn and industry articles and et cetera. All can be found on Twitter and more. Also our website, www.emeraldresourcegroup.com. Okay, but you're staring probably at the screen and you're thinking, who's Sharon? I thought your name's Kelly. Exactly. Ready? Here she is. Whoop, there's Sharon. Sharon is the recruiter for this particular role, and she's smiling because she's excited. It's Java e-commerce, and she loves Java e-commerce. No, really. She actually works with mostly the Java developers in the area, and she can tell you all about this client and maybe more and get you in front of them to have a conversation about this role. And if you're not maybe suited for this one, she knows other Java positions in this area as well. So talk to her, Sharon at emeraldresourcegroup.com. We'll get back to the gems. So next is the growth. So what about this company is growing? What about the industry? And what about this particular position? Why does it offer something that's enticing for you to maybe take a new position for? Well, let's start with the company. 100 plus years in Cleveland, Ohio, and growing. And it's probably way more than 100, but we'll be conservative. International presence is growing as well, and it's actually growing more than ever before. And they are truly the leader within their particular industry. So can't give the industry away because it would totally give this company away, but that's why you call Sharon or you email her and talk to her more about it. Also, this particular position, you're going to be highly visible within the actual department or team. So you're working with not only just the tech team, but management, the business users, and developing and mentoring more of some of the oncoming teams, and actually a lot of the apprentices that they have come aboard. And lastly, this team itself is just soaring. So you're going to be helping to expand the breadth of the technology that they're using. The longer you stay, probably the greater impact you will definitely have within this team and within the organization. So for growth, I rank it a 10 out of 10. Strong ranking and strong really growth potential here. So next we move to flexibility. So what about this makes it exciting and a little bit variable throughout the day, or does this company actually allow for a little bit of, break within it? Some of them are workhorses. Well, let's talk about the workday. They're very conservative with understanding, you need a lunch break, right? So eat your lunch, but you don't do it at your desk. They actually encourage you to leave the office or get out of the cubicle and have lunch in the break room or maybe some of the local places in town. They encourage you to take the full hour as well. Even the CEO, CIO, all the way down the apprentice does it. So I don't know. I think how many times have I ate my lunch in the car because I'm going to an appointment or this or that. The company has made a company-wide policy here that you need to take your lunch break. Okay, so also take advantage of some of the brand name and the perks. What does this mean? They want you to take, just take a break every once in a while and go serve in the community. Maybe you're taking your whole team out to go help build a park somewhere or whatever. The company has branded themselves around the community and doing some of these activities, and they encourage other people to do that as well. So again, it's something that maybe you're not doing right now in your current role, and you're literally working yourself to death, and you're not seeing your family, and you're grumpy every time you get home and you just want to go to bed. Well, this allows you to breathe. All right, so then let's talk more about the actual workday itself. You're going to have a variety in your day. You're not going to just be stuck in that same cubicle, because you're going to be maybe the SME, the subject matter expert in one meeting over here, and then mentoring this other new person here, or busting out some code somewhere else. Who knows? But there is true variety, and with that, I'd say it's pretty high ranking in flexibility as well. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for flexibility. What would give it a 10 out of 10 is if they offered more work from home, and they allow it for certain circumstances, but they don't always encourage it. So again, strong ranking, Cleveland, Ohio. Stingray Tech? Stingray Tech? Who's Stingray Tech? They are the video experts, and guess what, folks? We're actually filming this from Hollywood. Woo! Yeah, I'm in Hollywood. Believe it or not, this is showstopper. Here, look, just take a look at everything. Just kidding. I'm actually here in Cleveland, and you can do this too and pretend like you're in Hollywood, like me, because we have fun here. And Stingray Tech, they understand our vision and our need and meet us right where we're at. Of course, they'll go to Hollywood. If you want them to go to Hollywood, fine. But they understand our vision. They understand your vision. You want to get a job that's actually empowering and exciting and fun and actually enjoyable and gives you potential somewhere else. And so they help us market these potential opportunities for you. And they can do that for your company as well. Provide educational training. Maybe they're displaying some product for you or film a little commercial, who knows, but you should call them, stingraytech.com. They'll tell you all the fun, exciting things about video and way more. So stingraytech.com, talk to them. Okay, we move back to perks. So this is the 5th gem factor, and you know, what is the perks of working at this company? Gosh, there can be more, Kelly. You've already told me so much. Yes, there's even more. All right, so you are going to be working downtown Cleveland, and I don't know if you've been here lately, but Cleveland has got some really good things going on, and you know, even some things for like Cavs or the Indians or crazy conventions or people celebrating crazy things. Okay, so anyways, you can grab lunch at the food trucks downtown, head to the flats that are totally on a revamp, stay late for a game, you name it. I think that's definitely a perk, all within walking distance. Next, autonomy. You actually have real full responsibility over projects here, and you can put your name, your stamp on some of the projects that you'd be developing within the e-commerce side in particular, which is a growing field in itself. And lastly, a true career path. There's a track for your career. Day one, you meet with HR, you meet with your team, and they track your career. And you could see yourself here and retire here. I'm not kidding. We've placed people at this company years and years and years ago that are now director level, VP level, even higher as CIO level. And they have kept hiring from us because, you know, they saw the potential in what we gave them years ago. So this same perk can be for you. We give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for perks. Again, another strong ranking. Lastly, the coolness factor. So what makes this cool? And I am not talking about the weather, even though it is pretty nice outside in Cleveland. Okay, if you can't beat them, buy them. What does that mean? Well, this company likes to buy their competitors. And need I say more? They are literally like the number one in their industry. And they must have money, right? They must be doing well if they're continuing to buy up competition in the area. So that's something strong and I'd say pretty cool about this company. You have a say in the strategic direction. So kind of, you know, mentioned this earlier, but you really get to kind of create your path, but also create what the future looks like for the team you're on and some of the strategic, you know, strategy for years and years down the road as it relates to development and as it relates to bringing on some of the newer tech stack. Also, can't beat some money, right? Discounts on what this company actually promotes. Again, can't give it away, but it's coming really in handy right now for myself. I wish I worked for this company because I would need this right now. You're going to have to ask Sharon more about it, but I'm telling you, discount would help. And lastly, because it's downtown, there's a ton of transit that runs right there. So if you don't feel like driving one day, take the train, take a bus, carpool. You get discounts even on some of the parking down there. So not a lot of companies offer this when you are working downtown. Some of you guys have to shell out like $30 a day or like $200 a month. It's kind of crazy, but there's pretty significant discounts. So I would say overall, again, 9 out of 10 for coolness factor. It'd be cool if you can bring your dog to work. That maybe would give it a 10 out of 10. But maybe not. Or if you could wear jeans every day. This isn't a jean wearing company all the time. There are casual Fridays, but just little things like that. All right, so 9 out of 10 for coolness. So the moment everybody always waits for, what's the gem ranking? 56 out of 60. That's a strong ranking there, folks. So what do? Well, you apply. You apply online. You go to our website, emeraldresourcegroup.com. You find Java e-commerce lead or look up other Java positions if this isn't the right one for you and just send your resume to us. We'll call you. We'll talk more about what you're looking for and see if this really could be a match or tell you more about even some of the initiatives that this current position is working on. Or tell a friend. Be a good neighbor. Share the joy of also recruiting with us. We give referral bonuses for people that actually tell their friend on our behalf. And why not take advantage of that as well? Lastly, retweet, repost, favorite, go on Facebook, LinkedIn, shout it to the world, send out a company-wide email blast. I don't care. Their company probably would not like that. But tell them, you know, there's an awesome position open, and they should hear about it. Because really, you never know. If it's not this one, probably the next week will be a better fit for you, because we do these every week. So with that, this was the Gem Factor. I'm Kelly Basie. I will definitely see you next week. Have a great one.